All right, Abby, now we're going to take a look at your backstroke as you're swimming towards the camera. It's the above front view. And I really like this view. It really helps me see backstrokers and how they're entering the water and whether or not you're over rotating or how you're rolling your shoulders. And what I see a lot with your backstroke is your shoulders are really flat, so there's not a lot of rotation. So you'll see them very flat in the water, and then you'll see the arm goes up and it makes a slight bend at the elbow and then a bend at the wrists. And the reason that's happening, sorry about that, that's a bad line there. The reason that's happening is because you're not rotating the shoulders. So as you're trying to come over the top and then enter the water, as we watch at entry, you'll see you enter behind your head. So if I was going to draw where that arm should be, that line should be here and the arm should be on it, and you can see it's right back behind the head. And the flatter you stay with your shoulders, the more that's going to happen. So it really happens for you on both sides of your body. So on both the left arm and the right arm, you'll see as the hand comes over, the elbow bends and the hand will come in behind the head. So again, if I draw the line on this side, your arm should be here on this line, and then it's angled back and in. So the elbow's bent and the hand's coming in back behind the head. And that's the only way your arm can enter the water if you're not rotating the shoulders and having that hand pinky down. So on yours, you got much better stroke rotation. Your stroke rate is really picking up, but it can be even better if we kind of roll those shoulders. So here, as you enter the water, I should see more of that shoulder out of the water. So the pitch from the arm here, the shoulder should be a little deeper. Again, I'm not sure why that's drawing a line, but shorter line, the shoulder should be on this line here. You can see it's right there. And then from this shoulder should be with that shoulder much higher. So again, about a 2-inch difference in where that shoulder should be versus where it really is. So I would like to see your shoulders on the lines, the top of those lines, and they're just remaining a lot flatter than they need to for the backstroke pull. And that causes the arm to overreach at the top and for you not to get a cleat entry with that pinky. So as you come back, you'll see you're trying to get the pinky in, but then the hand's right behind the head. And we can get a lot better with that. On the turn, you took it more like a freestyle turn. So out of all the swimmers we've had so far, you didn't really swing that arm around. You took it more as a freestyle turn, and your feet are separated. They could be a little more separated, but they're separated. So that is really good going into the wall for the turn. So I like that position, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we look at the turn more from the side view. But again, we're going to talk about shoulder rotation in your backstroke. That's the biggest key for you. Your head position, body position is really good. You're just laying really flat in the water.